Hello, and we're back to Deathmark. And we'll be continuing off with the spirit that drills holes and likes bees, or maybe doesn't like bees. We will find out. So, I feel like this is a good time to check out the spirit notes. That'd be this one for Shimio. Just to remind ourselves of what happened last week. So the forest in Shimio. The forest is shrouded by strange events, suicides, and body dumping and the like. It scared off the casual visitor. Only the occasional test of courage brings a foolish kid inside. The paths are shaded at all hours, with thick trees, so it's easy to become lost. Among the rumors swirling about this forest is one of a bizarre man. So yeah, one of the, well, a sort of suicide forest with many supernatural things happening. Oh, hey Sammy, we're recapping what we know about Shimio. So known as the Spotted Man, or Shimio, he's covered in dark splotches and asks all he meets if they like bees. If they say yes, he attacks them while laughing maniacally. He sounds like your standard crazy, but I guess he's the next spirit we'll face. At any rate, we'll have to head to the forest to investigate. Alright, so, thing to note, they'll ask if you like bees. If you say yes, he attacks. So, the trick is to say no. I don't like bees. I don't like bees. Man at the brink of suicide. As we walk past the grave marker, an agitated man named Maso Kimura appears. Once we get him to calm down, he calls off his plans to kill himself. Before he leaves, he mentions seeing a man covered in dark splotches. I wonder if he's still around. We should keep moving. And so the man at the brink of suicide dies. Later. The corpse in the cottage. We find a corpse in the burlap sack in the cottage in the forest. The strange body is completely covered in what appears to be honey. It doesn't look like suicide. But who'd do this? And why? The cottage is oddly clean, so someone might be coming in here every day. Could it be the culprit? Logically, game sense wise, the killer should be the spirit. I'm not sure if the spirit would clean up after themselves. I wonder if that means that there's a person other than the spirit involved. But, you know, it might just be the spirit. I find a sprayer that can shoot a variety of liquids, and then I hear that strange ghost-like voice again. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. It keeps coming out of nowhere and surprising me, but I must admit that it has never once lied to me. Maybe it's not actually an evil spirit. Yeah, there is that ghost-like voice that's been popping up. Mysterious shrine. As we're investigating the forest, that black rabbit appears. I quickly chase after it and arrive at an old, leaning torii gate. Is there a Shinto shrine past it? I'd love to investigate, but hives over the gate ward off intruders. We'll have to look elsewhere for now. You know, it'd be nice if we could go drop by a store and get some spray stuff for bees. We quiet the bees with the spray and find a second cottage further in the forest. No corpse inside this time, but a living woman named Christy Arimura, a former news anchor. Seems she came to commit suicide, but getting caught up with us in our circumstances changes her mind. Oddly enough, she already bears the mark. What irony. She mostly got her mark from Shimio. While we're discussing it, the flashlight goes out. It's not malfunctioning. It's just like with Hanahiko. A presence is closing in on the cottage. We have to get out of here. We have no time to explore and we definitely can't get lost. The shortest route back to the forest entrance is the only way. And that's when we escaped. Somehow we get the car started and we speed out of the forest. Before we can make it out, we spot two men, one of them familiar. It was Kimura, his neck twisted awkwardly. He seemed dead. The man beside him was smiling. Was that Shimio? The disembodied voice says, "Control those that are different, and exercise them." Easy for them to say. How do I even do that? Yeah, this doesn't make much sense. Control those that are different and exercise them. In any case, temporary retreat, we learn another truth on our drive back to the mansion. Mashita, who escaped the mark once already, now has it again. It appeared when he saw what we think is Shimio. It's true then that spirits are the ones cursing people with the mark. But it's beyond me why Mashita would risk his life to learn more about the mark. He must have some kind of reason. Yeah, Mashita seems like a very useful character to have. I feel like his skill set helps a lot, but he's also suspicious. Back at the mansion, Chrissy tells us of an incident in the forest she reported on back when she was in anger. 5 years ago, a group of people calling themselves the Honeybee family lived cut off from society deep in the forest. That is, until one day, when they mysteriously committed mass suicide. And that probably has a lot to do with the spirit. Question is, where does the drill come in play? Honeybee family makes sense for the bees. Where did they get the idea of turning people into beehives? News reports said they'd become disillusioned with society and followed their leader's orders to die, but the police investigation was inconclusive. The problem lies with the appearance of the leader, who is said to have died with them. Christie says pictures show him to be a giant obese man. The mass suicide caused the forest to become quickly deserted. Understandably. This honeybee family group concerns me. There were traces of their presence everywhere in the forest. If we want to survive any unexpected dangers or chance encounters with Shimio, we need to be careful to not overlook a single detail in this investigation. And so that's where we left off. So for my partner, I could go back to Mashita, or I could stick with Sho. Should I go back to Mashita, perhaps? In a way, that might be more reassuring, because Mashita knows how to shoot the gun. He gave me the gun, but I don't know how to use it. So I think that might be the better choice. Let me just quickly talk, although I think we've already talked. I'll just, yes. I must go to the bee farm. Alright, well, Majda speaks up suddenly. When I stayed here earlier, you told me the truth you're seeking can be found here. I really doubt this, but did you know the honeybee family had something to do with these marks? His voice shakes slightly with anger, but it doesn't faze Mary a bit. I do not have such power. I simply sense that your fate was entwined with Lord Yashiki's. I do not know what truth you are seeking, Lord Mashita. But if you remain near Lord Yashiki, I predict that you will find it. More occult bull. Mashita clicks his tongue, but he isn't scowling anymore, so his curiosity must be satisfied. What do they have to do with anything? I just owe them. That's all. Mashita falls silent, saying nothing more. I guess he doesn't want to tell me. Well, that's interesting. A new element to Mashita, so he has something to do with this honeybee group. That makes it even more tempting to bring him with me, so let's go with him. To investigate the farm. I guess it is close to the forest, since that's where they all committed suicide. So let's head to the forest. We're back here. We come to the forest's entrance once again. Looks like he's gone. I look at the old picnic table. What was Shimio doing back then? making a corpse sit next to him. It's almost like he was having a picnic. Did he just want a friend? What are you talking about? Nothing, sorry. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet. I try changing the subject. But I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. You know, I can't stop staring at that picnic table. Let me stare at it some more. Ah, this one. It's the bench of the table that man was sitting at. Seems something's on it. Well, let's take a look. I shine the flashlight on it and it sparkles gold. It's a glass container with a metal lid. Let's feel it then. I carefully pick it up off the bench. A bottle of honey. That seems very important when we're dealing with this group here. Huh, that was on the bench? Maybe it's a gift. No, it's probably more like he just forgot it. Just then, I see something lying on the table itself. It's a cap from a soft drink. The inside of it is still wet. But I don't see the bottle itself anywhere. Did he throw it away? And now we look in the garbage. We just... The sign's just gonna say that it's, you know? Yeah. There we go. It's a wooden trash container. I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. And now let's look inside it. I feel around inside the container. My fingers hit something hard. Got an empty bottle. That's probably gonna come in handy. Oh, there's something else too. I pick it up. It's a crumpled piece of paper. With Lee, family, fun, play, cat. Liquid got on, sticky. Bees gather. Over and over. Game interrupted. That's all it says. Is this a diary draft or something? And so we got the Honeybee family draft. Well, I guess that's it for that. Nothing else inside. But nothing's in it anymore. Alright. SPCI? Or are that just random scribbles? Alright, in that case, let's keep going. We're here to investigate, so investigate we shall. And plus, it's my first time here with Mashita. Maybe he'll have something interesting to say. I don't think there's gonna be much different this time compared to last time. I guess we can take this route first, because this is the shorter route. And just gonna look around. Mashita might be interested in this cabin. Did you know not everyone can hear ear rumbling? What's ear rumbling? Alright, Mashita, what do you think about this body? Oh, I guess we can't examine that. Well, the light is probably still not... Yeah, it doesn't turn on. Let's check out the box. Still seems to be empty. But I can still check, which is a bit odd. And then this one's also empty. I guess if you ever yawn and hear rumbling noises. Maybe I can't hear them. I'm not sure. Alright, looks like this shed is a dead end. I don't have anything interesting over here. So we'll be heading back. Sorry, Mashto, I thought you would be interested in this. Would you really too bad? Or maybe it's a blessing? I'm not sure. Well, since I don't really know what you're talking about, maybe I do hear it and I just don't notice it. There's that hand mark. But nothing to examine. So we'll keep going. It's a problem because when I yawn, sometimes I can't hear what people are saying. Oh, when I yawn, I can't hear what people are saying, but it's not because I hear something else. It's like I stop hearing. Cause, I guess it blocks off my ear or something. But I don't hear the rumbling. Yeah, I don't hear the rumbling, I don't think. Unless if I just don't notice it. It's like wind. Isn't that the sound of just like when you yawn, you go yawn kind of sound? Here's the box. Mashta might have something to say about the box. Because it's honey after all. Huh? I can't examine it? Alright. That's alright. No, like super windy day? I don't know. Alright, this is the last trail that we have. The hive is still quiet? That spray was super effective. I guess it like killed them rather than just putting them to sleep. Alright, it's getting a bit confusing now. I can go forward, left, or right. Let's start by examining. There's this mystery rope here. Does that mean I should go this way? Or should I just go left? I'll go left. Because I've been here before, so I might as well retrace my steps where I can. And eventually Mashta will say something, right? Oh snap. That doesn't sound good. Most of the containers are empty, huh? Yeah, they're the ones that still have something in them. Night times 3. Okay, that's good. That's good. But what was that knocking? Not sure if you've expressed it, but what is your opinion on the game so far? My opinion so far is that it's actually really interesting. I like it. The level of interactivity versus the story feels like what you do, you know, it affects the game pretty directly, I guess. It's got nice pacing too. And atmosphere. So this exquisitely crafted case with jewelry inside looks out of place sitting in this cottage. With jewelry inside, huh? Let's take a look at some of that jewelry. There are carefully preserved torn notebook pages inside. It's a holy journey performed in a quiet place. In the area past the meeting place, there is a clue about how to get to paradise. The eastern thicket, often. The story is interesting as it is a mystery, but I don't feel invested in the characters. I kind of get what you mean. It feels like a mystery to me, more than I don't know how you would describe it, like a character story. Looks like maybe a mouse chewed a hole in the plastic container. It's unusable. Okay. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. I open the notebook, but most of the pages have been ripped out. I doubt it has anything useful. Yeah, okay. I feel like when it comes to making the characters more interesting, the stories tend to be longer. Like, or there's like only 2 characters and then it's a shorter story. It seems difficult to get a lot of characters well developed in a short amount of time. Alright, time to turn around. What was that knocking though? I guess they're not gonna tell me. When it comes to mysteries and such, let's go. This rope is really conspicuous, but let's ignore it for now. Wait, what was I saying? Well, I can't remember what I was talking about. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it to spray drugs. Yeah, so let's use... wait. I need to examine, look at the beehive, and use my bottle of... wait, don't I have 3 of them? Oh, there we go, we have 3 of them. I take out the night-night and put in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. Shoo. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up 1 bottle of night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Looks like you took care of them. Let's keep going. And let's keep examining. Is there anything else here other than the beehive? Guess the beehive is all. I hear creaks and groans along with the rustling of leaves. Hey. Oh. So that's what the rope is. I guess that must have happened in the previous one as well. I suppose that means I should take a look at that corner. It is a 1 square and then it ends at a dead end, so should be quick check, right? Here we are in this dead end. Sounds like there's someone here though. Well, there's something in the bush. Let's look at it. It's rather dense. There's no way to see what's past it. Okay. I guess it's time to approach. Yeah, that noise was creepy. Let's approach. I press through the thick undergrowth and notice a small clearing inside. The path might keep going. I realize something as I continue down it. I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Hey partner. I turn hopeful eyes towards Mashta. It's no use. He's shaking so much he can barely speak. Hate me. No. Pushed back by a strong force. Well, hey, at least that didn't hurt me or anything. Something to keep note of. Maybe we'll find a way to get past that. In the meantime, let's check out what's in this one square. Ah, the buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. What I'm worried about is the fact that I only have 2 nights left. And there's three beehives. I can't keep going from here. I have to go back. BRB, okay. I think I'm gonna check out this side then. Oh. A sweet fragrance wafts on the wind from somewhere in the darkness. At my feet are what look like beehives. This must be all what remains of a bee farm. It's weird that something like this is here, of all places. Well, may as well have a look around. I'm surprised there's no comments about the beehive itself. But I suppose we're saving that for when I examine it. And since it's quite obvious, let's start by looking at the beehives. The box ones. It's a beehive. Yes, it is. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. It looks like a normal beehive. So, let's take a look closer. I feel a vibrating hum when I touch the outside of the box. The bees inside might be trying to wake up. I don't think it would be good to use much else. So let's take a look at the next beehive. Right, this one also seems normal. Let's feel this one. This one also has some bees inside. And then the third one seems like a normal beehive, and has bees inside. Alright, all that's left is this beehive. Dangling from the tree are human corpses. Skin is as white as wax. Countless holes are drilled into the bodies, and bees are buzzing in and out of them. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage. It's just like that woman. How fascinating. He's not just some lunatic. This is like a cult ritual. The beehive at my feet starts to rattle. A pitch-black cloud suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. Something invades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. Bees? Yashiki, get away from there! Those are some really detailed bees. Oh no. I might die here. Even more bees are coming from the hives. Which hive should I close first? What, seriously? The one on the right. I'll go for the one on the right. Eastern, right? I rush to the hive and somehow manage to close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of bees being crushed. It seems I was able to stop their attack. Whew, safe, safe, safe. Check for more active hives. What? I don't know this one. The Western Hive? It might be the Southern Hive. I dive at the hive and close the lid. Bees start descending on me from another hive. No! No! Welcome back! I might be dead. Wait. No, I'm still alive? I'm still alive? Alright, this is the last choice. The Southern Hive. I carefully sneak close to the hive and manage to close the lid. The lukewarm liquid spurts everywhere like a grain bursting in my hand. Guess I was able to see the hive in time. Safe. Okay, I'm still alive. What? There's more? After I close all the hives, the bees finally quiet down. Well, I survived, even if I got one wrong. That's a relief. Whew. I'm beat. We almost died. Yeah, you're telling me. We crouch there for a while until we catch our breaths. Is it worth examining again? Let's examine again. The bees have already calmed down. Well, I opened the beehive. Is that really a smart idea? I thought you would just like look at it, feel it. But the bees are just crawling around inside it silently. Oh, okay, I guess that's good then. Well, let's repeat the exercise over here. If I open it up, are they gonna just be crawling around? Yeah, they're just crawling around, okay. Now, one last try. Oh, there's a bottle of drugs among the swarm. A large bottle of sweet dreams. What does that do? The label has a warning on it. Do not mix. Dangerous. Mixing sweet dreams and night-night is extremely dangerous for family. Dangerous for family? That sounds very helpful for me. Cannot be used with sprayer. Okay. And then let's take a look at this hive. Is this also calmed down? The inside of the hole seemed to have a spiral pattern. Must have been made intentionally. Thick liquid drips from them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. The bees are gathering on it. What is that liquid? It seems that liquid attracts bees. So it's honey, right? If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it. Well, thankfully for me, I have a bottle. Okay, this is all the same text. Oh, the corpse is clutching something in its hand. I pry open the stiff fingers. Got a cottage key. When I put the key in my bag, my wrist burns in pain. That's really not... This is really not good here. Half an hour left until death closes in. I've felt this before. Cold sweat drips down my back. I suddenly remember what happened at H Elementary. Mark's symptoms accelerated and the person with me began acting strangely. Hey, Mashta. I spin around and look at them. He's clearly acting oddly. I raise my voice. Hey, can you hear me, Mashta? This is bad. It might have started. I was afraid of that. The mark's starting to have a greater effect. I need to gather clues quickly. If I don't, Shimio will. Okay, okay. I need to hurry and use my empty bottle to gather up some of that liquid. Now I got some stinky liquid. Alright. Think I'm done here, so let's head back. We're going crazy here, so... Okay. What was there a hive blocking me in this direction? Oh wait. What? Oh, this is the place where directions are confusing. Okay. I want to keep going straight. Right? Move forward. Yeah, this is the place where there was a whole lot of hives. And there were 3 of them. So I turned around. Yeah, but there's too many, so I'm gonna turn around. And then I'm gonna go to my right. Okay, so I'm back here. And I have not gone this direction. Have I gone this direction yet? Ah yes, the Torii Gate. We've come back to the Torii Gate again. Using the sprayer could calm them, but... there's a hive above the gate too. There's no way I can spray up there. But thinking about it, that time the rabbit brought me here didn't try to go inside the gate. So maybe there's no reason to force our way inside. Swarm descends on us again. We'll leave the gate as if being driven away. Okay, so there's no point in going there. Let's turn around then. Wait. I'm getting confused. The direction... we just came from there, so we go forward. Okay. I'm a bit confused, because this just brings us back to the trail. Yeah, we don't want that. Cutting through here. And on the right is the Torii. On the left is the cabin. Oh, we've already seen the cabin. Right, this is the cabin that we've already seen. Yeah. This is this cabin. Sort of wasting time backtracking, but I got lost, so... there's nothing here. Wait, why do I keep going back this way? Turn around. Because I want to turn right. What? I'm confused. Okay, so this side, because the arrow is pointing to the direction that I'm in, right? It's not like the map rotates, does it? This side brings me back to the trail. If I turn around, this is the trail. The trail is now here. This is the cabin. And then if I go to the right, it brings me to where I was. So if I go straight instead, What? Okay. Wait, oh wait, I'm back in the trail. So, I went left and I went right. Let's go straight. Oh wait, the straight... Okay, so straight is the Tories. Left is the cabin. And right is... You know what? In any case, I've tried all 4 options. So I think this place is clear. If I can just figure this out. Okay, I am back. So in the front, there's this, you know, this whole thing that happened. Then on this side, there's the mysterious bush. You know what? Let's save. And we'll try the bush again. Alright, just ahead. Let's force my way through. I try to slip through the front. But a strong force pushes me back. Oh. Okay, I guess... Hey, I didn't die at least. I just can't go through yet. Alright. Here we go. I guess there's no choice but to get past these bees. How many night-nights do I got? Yeah, let's... There's 3 of them though. 1, 2. Yeah. I only have 2 night-nights. I guess I'll just use it. I take carefully and spray the jug. Yes, yes, but there's more. There's 2. And I only have 1 night-night left. And now I have no night-nights left. And this it's not compatible with the sprayer. If I go field, thankfully they're out of reach. Yeah. I can't move ahead without... If I try moving ahead, I don't think I'll be able to. I got a cabin key, so I should be able to go to a cabin. But both of the cabins that I walked past... I've gone through both of the cabins already. So I guess I'll just keep going back to the cabins. Any more night? I've been here already, but you know, maybe there's a bit more night somewhere. Nothing useful. I already took all of the bottles there. There's nothing that my key would have use of. In fact, I don't see my key in my inventory, but you know, I have a key. Alright, back to the trail. Actually, now that we did come here and we had that whole encounter, maybe I can look at these boxes again. Nah. Oh, what's this? This is the end of the path of meetings. This might be the area past the meeting place mentioned in the note. Oh? We push through the undergrowth. We find a beast trail leading to the east. Then, again, the ghost of a man standing blocking our way, silently staring. The figure staring harshly at both of us. Mashta, what do you think? I glance over at Mashta, but there's probably nothing that can be done. Well, we're both men here, so... Immediately pushed back by a strong force. Huh. What's preventing us from crossing? Well, now there's 2 bushes that I can't get past. Anything else around here that I've missed? It's starting to get a bit more confusing with the investigations places. Because I'm not the best at investigation to begin with. Even though it's very helpful with the light ups. Still nothing in the garbage, I bet. Right. Alright. We'll head back in. And check out the cabin over here again. No more bushes I can go through. Alright. Back at this cabin. Nothing special. Are you not gonna comment on the body? You'd think that this, you'd be able to like actually crack it open, but it's just like, oh, it seems to be empty, and then that's where it ends. Even if I check everything again, I can't find what I need to do next. Alright, so out of the cabin we go. I don't think there's anything in this first branch, this trail. Did I already examine this place again? I think I did. And then this, it's only gonna be that message on there. Let's just try going through that bush again. Just cause. So if I force the way through, they blow me back. And then if I back away by myself, does that change anything? Because I haven't tried that option yet. Turn back. I give up and turn back. Alright. That's, to be expected. Well, back into the trail. So we'll head back to the cabin over here. Which I did already come back to before. But you know, coming back to it again. And indeed, there is no difference. So nothing in the cabin area. And then if I check out the Torii area, it's just gonna be like a swarm of bees. Oh no. And then I won't be able to go through there. By the way, did I finish examining this place again? Yeah. So then I keep going through the beehive area, which there's nothing else since I silenced the bees. And then I end up in this crossroads again, where there's the huge scary thing here. Let's examine it again. Because this is the most mysterious part. I do have the mysterious liquid. And there's nothing on the corpses. I already, yeah, have the stinky liquid. Okay, maybe, do I have to use like the stinky liquid on the hive? I feel like that's just gonna attract the bees to me. Do I wanna, you know what, let's not jump to the bush again to the same result. Alright. Take out the sprayer, but there's, you know, nothing to spray. Because we don't have the night-night. Alright, here's the question. Only cottage is legible. Stinky liquid. Take out the stinky liquid, but what should I do with it? Yeah. I didn't know what to do with it either. Okay, I'm just gonna go through all of my items. Even if it makes no sense. Wait. But it's not compatible with the sprayer. The bottle's too big, it won't fit. Guess the large bottles can't be used. Yes, they can't. Yes. Notes don't seem very useful right here. Nor do drafts. What about the bottle of honey? Nothing for that. This seems like a really stupid choice, but how about the handgun? Yeah, I didn't think so. Using a handgun on bees is pretty stupid. I already have the sprayer out. Yeah. What about the baseball? Baseball bat? What is it that I have to do here? Is there a way to get past the bush? We'll try again. Yes, and force my way through you. Again, it doesn't work. Let's ask Mashita again. You know, I think the 30 minutes before my death might have already passed just from walking around and trying to figure out what's going on. Memo. Help me out, spirit file. We discover horrific... We have to hurry. Yeah, we have to hurry, but... I don't know what I'm doing. What's saving? Nothing much I can do here. Soul power's at 1,000. Wait a moment. Can I use... This is a good question. Can I use... Oh, wrong direction. Text over here takes a while. Okay. I wonder if I can use tool. Because I examine here instead of feel. What if I show them a cottage key? What if I pull out a bottle of honey? Or maybe smack it with a baseball bat. Or throw the baseball into the bush. Maybe show off some notes. Pull out the sprayer. Throw the broken crowbar over. Use a handgun? I tried the bottle of honey. The draft. What is this? In the area past the meeting place, a clue on how to get to Paradise Eastern Thicket often. Stinky liquid? I'm quite stuck. Will Mashita tell me, like, give me a hint if I go all the way back? Wait, maybe I should... No, I don't think there'll be anything there. Alright, I'm gonna head out and see if Mashta stops me. Oh, wrong direction. Let's leave, let's leave. Okay. And then return to Kujo Mansion? I'm surprised this is an option. Let me save. I feel like this is definitely the wrong choice. Wait, I can do this? I'm bringing Christy because of that ghost that kept saying woman, woman, woman. Dang, this was an option? I can sense a strong power emanating from Lord Mashtad and Lord Sho's marks. Their amnesia has rapidly progressed. Their fated death by the mark is drawing closer. Yeah, I'm surprised that we could drive all the way back here and then all the way back to the forest within the 30 minutes that last before my death. Lord Yashiki, you are the last beacon of hope. Please locate the key. Why am I the only one who's okay? Christy mutters uneasily. Alright. Alright, we're going to the forest. Alright, I'm gonna go... Okay, we come to the forest entrance once again. Christy seems the same as usual, but... Hey, Christy, you don't feel odd at all? In what way? Are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry, you know? Right. Okay. It doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. What that means for me, though, is that I lost my gun person. I was counting on Mash to shoot the handgun. But at this rate, that's not gonna happen. Anyways. Ghost guy, I've got your woman. We push through the bushes and continue on. Alright, the ghost of a man. How will this change up? Figures glaring harshly at me, but only me. Alright, let's ask a partner. With me? I can't do that. But when she faces the figure, it offers up a prayer. The figure vanishes. Oh, thank goodness. I guess the ghost was glad to see a woman. Looks like my prayer got through to them. Prayers come in handy sometimes, huh? Let's keep going. Whoa! Progress! Let's keep going. What's this? It's a withered plant. Looks like the flower is blooming, and the leaves are distinctly pointed. I pick up the plant and inspect it, but nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. The root is still firmly lodged into the soil. Pulling on it does nothing. We can pry it out with a broken crowbar, right? Yeah. The dirt is softer than I expected. The pointed end easily breaks it up. Finally, I get to the root. It kind of looks like a small carrot. Got a plant root. Huh? What are you going to do with that? I have no clue, but there was a glowing spot on it. I can look at the box. It's a beehive. Doesn't look like it's being used anymore. There aren't any bees anywhere. Let's look inside then. I carefully open it up. Inside is a folded scrap of paper and something that looks like incense. Got a suicide note and mosquito repelling incense. Let me check out my bag. Suicide note, huh? Like the teachings, apply honey. Manage to swallow it. Wait for me, everyone. I'll be there soon. Okay. Mosquitoes suck. I guess that's it for this area. Now then, will Christy be my key for the next bush that I can't get past? It remains to be seen. So we go to the right, then past the beehive once, and then to the right, and then into the bush. And there's the woman. Please try it. What? Me? I guess I'll have to. She faces the figure and offers up a prayer. Wow. It worked again. The figure vanishes. It disappeared? It seems her desperate prayer worked. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Good job. Let's keep going. Oh, would you look at that? There's a trail of blood. Before I check out the door, though, let's take a look at everything else. The Jizo statue is damaged from being exposed to the elements for so long. Looks about as Jizo statue as the other Jizo statues. Alright, no choice but to check out the door. We've got the cottage key, so we can open it up. No mention of the trail of blood, though. An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's honey, huh? My eyes fall on a white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. But it is. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that. I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. Yes, we need to check it out, but I'm gonna check out some other stuff first. Starting with this box. Nothing's inside the small box, but the outside is covered in something that's horribly sticky. And these books, several bug-eaten novels, they're unreadable. Well, that shelf is a lost cause. What about this one book here? It's an old notebook. The cover says Honey Bee Family Notes. Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone, when they wake up. Family is only human. It sounds a bit, tricky. There's some kind of meaning that I am not following. I'll take it with me. But there's something I don't understand about it. The inside of the container is corroded. I don't think I can use it. I think you forgot to capitalize that I. The light won't turn on, will it? The light bulb is blackened inside. It'd probably be dangerous to turn on. And in this box, there's a small container. Ugly lady is written in faded marker. Must be someone's idea of a prank. And what's inside the container? I open up the container. Inside is something that looks like a dried tree root. Got dried root. So now I've got one root and a dried root. There's a scrap of paper stuck to the tree root with wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy, I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two, but I'm out of night-night. Oh wait. All of the bottles look cracked or damaged. I don't think I can use them. Oh, come on. I need more night-night. That doesn't bode well for me. Well, I guess it's time to check out the body now. A big burlap sack is slung against the wall. It is incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it is holding something. Just then, something inside the bag moves. It keeps squirming intermittently. But why? Why is it moving? A cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly open it. A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. It's a corpse, currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. Masao Kimura, who was sitting on the bench with Shimio and wanted to commit suicide. So that's who this is. That can't be a beehive. Honeybees are burrowing into the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. The faint noise we'd heard coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimio. Once it's complete, another objet d'art will be added to that repulsive bee farm. Just then, I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. The mismatched items seem almost like burial accessories for the dearly departed. Got tennis ball, large bottle of night-night, and night-night times 3. Yes! Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm. Can I do that with what I've found so far? Return Masao's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. Hey, can I say something? Chrissy's expression is grave. Her face is flushed with shame. I know full well that it's far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into this monster, no way will I be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever I said on TV, it's totally meaningless here in this forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. I know this is out of the blue, but I thought it was now or never. I really am sorry, but I just can't do this. Christy stumbles over multiple apologies. No, there's nothing to apologize for. It's normal in situations like this. Any regular person would react the same. And this is why Makita was a better partner. But Christy is the only one who could get past those ghosts. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they possibly could. But her confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If, at some point, I end up fighting the spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? You know, should I run back? Should I run back to the mansion and switch partners? Or would that take too much time and then I'll just like die? I feel like I need to, though, switch partners. If that's the case, then I need to go back now, before we encounter a spirit. And if I'm gonna switch with someone, then I would rather have it be Mashita. I'm well past the 30 minutes that I'm supposed to have before I die. Oh wow, I really can just... Hi Mashita. Let's talk again. Okay, well... No change in... No change in that dialogue. We're gonna go fight the spirit now. I think I have everything that I need to defeat them. And here we go. Over here there's only one hive left, but I've got 3 night nights and even one large bottle of night night that I can combine with the other one. So, let's get right to it. Night night. Alright, and that's it. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Just bugs. And just to be sure there's nothing else here, let's keep going. Alright, we're covering some new ground now. It looks like the only way forward is to go straight. Is this where we're gonna encounter the spirit? Once again, there's a hive. I think once again I'm gonna start by examining the bottom. Well, that was loud. Yeah, jump scare tactics. The drugs should easily be able to reach it. Actually, wait, I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. If I don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. So that means we have to use some more night night, right? But before I do anything with that, I'm gonna look at this. Trio of women's corpses that have been turned into hives. The buzz of bees fills the air. The drug should easily be able to reach it. Actually, wait, I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. Okay. If I don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. Alright, so we're gonna use up the last 2 bottles of night night. And then all we'll have left is the large bottle that doesn't fit in the sprayer. So that's 1. Then this is 2. And then we're all out of night night. Okay, now we can actually examine. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. It looks like a normal beehive. There's a bottle of drugs hidden inside the beehive. Got good morning. Yikes. The mark has dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Alright, this is it. The mark scorches me again. Looks like we're out of time. I brace myself, then glance over at Mashita. Mashita, I'm counting on you. Now that I think about it, this guy is, losing his memories and stuff. Will he even be able to help me? Although, Christy said herself that she wasn't gonna be able to help, so... But Mashita isn't really responding here, so... Sorry, this is going to hurt. I slapped Mashita's face. That did the trick. Nice hit. That clear your head a little? He's coming. We have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Right. You can count on me. Proceed to lead Mashta into the darkness. Drifting on the wind from somewhere is the meltingly sweet fragrance of honey. Alright. Time to face Shimio. Good morning, huh? Something flies at us in the dark. A sharp pain pierces the arm I used to cover my face. I think I got stung by a bee. Bees swarm around Shimio as he draws closer. I won't survive being attacked again. Okay. This is, pretty bad. Let me just check. You know, reunion with Kimura. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Right? And according to my notes, stinky liquid drawn by smell, honey bee enter hive. Make them friendly with medicine from sprayer. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. And then this is... the handgun's not gonna work against bees. Do I throw the honey? Because... honey or the stinky liquid? This only works against mosquitoes though. Wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. This is... large bottle of Night Night and large bottle of Sweet Dreams, I think is... that's like the killer move, but I need to know what to do before I use it. There's a lot of things that I could do, huh? What does good morning do? For punishing betrayers, pour it and hit with a stick. Okay, well, Spirit is too far away to use this. Guess I can't use it then. So I guess between honey and stinky liquid. I'll throw the sticky liquid then. Stinky liquid. I'll... imagine if there was a countdown. Thank goodness there isn't. Okay. I'm gonna apply liquid and apply honey. I might die. Yashiki scatters the stinky liquid. It wasn't effective. Masha scatters the bottle of honey. It wasn't effective. Well. Shimio incites the bees. Yashiki was injured. Yashiki collapses. Mashita was injured. Mashita collapses. That was quick. The bees become agitated and swarm. It might be because of the liquid everywhere. If I put that smelly liquid to good use, I might be able to guide the bees over there. Swarm completely ignores the scattered honey and flies straight at us. My vision darkens. I can see the spirit slowly drawing closer. Okay. Face spirit again. Oh snap. My game just crashed. Give me a sec. Double tragic. That I died on the first turn. Alright, I'm back. Wait a moment. My load! My load data! I didn't save! Where the heck was I? I'll return to the mansion to switch with Christy. I'm gonna zoom through this then. I have to go through the ghosts with Christy and then check out the cottage, have her freak out on me. And then, is there a way to skip? Do I just have to like spam click? Okay, well. I'll think of my plan while I'm moving forward through this. So what I didn't realize is that Shimio didn't yet release the bees as of my first turn. I thought that he had already released the bees, which is why I was looking for things that, I don't know, would guide the bees away. But since he didn't yet send the bees out, it means I can use the handgun with Mashita at least. So I don't know what I would do. Maybe I'll throw a baseball. Yeah, maybe I'll throw a baseball or something, like a long range thing to hit Shimio, and then Mashita can use the handgun to shoot him, and then maybe that will prevent Shimio from using the bees on that turn at least. That's my guess. I really should have saved. But I was so used to them giving me the retry menu that I didn't bother. Because I wasn't expecting the game to crash. I wonder why it's Christy that's able to prayer away the ghosts. You know, although I am like planning to kill this spirit, I kind of want to know what it's like to save the spirit. Or like how you would even go about saving the spirit. Because with Hanahiko, I can kind of see how you would save the spirit, because there's like a bunch of the things that you learn about Hanahiko themselves. And then you had a lot of items like the shoes and like all that stuff. But here we just have a bunch of notes and I guess a bottle of honey and like might be because we don't know much about this obese man that we're fighting, Shimio. I don't know what kind of items to use that would, I don't know, put him to rest. Like, throwing honey at him makes him feel at ease. Doesn't seem right. Boy, I really wish there was a skip button. It feels so, slow. Tennis ball. Daze the swarm. That's the advice I have. So I think the stinky liquid is probably not useful, but the honey might be useful. Do you have any thoughts for which items to use? Alright, I don't think there was anything else because this thing was empty, and then this thing is just bug eaten. So I'm gonna leave this place. And I'm gonna go straight for Mashta. So, let's see. If I go this way, and then I go this way, then I go this way, and then I go this way. This is the wrong way. Unless there is a way to, like, go through that. Alright, well, I'm almost back to where I was. And this time I will save, just in case, it crashes again on me when I die, inevitably. Again. Unless if I get lucky. You know what? I'm gonna save right here. Just to be safe. And then I'll save again right before we fight the spirit. By the way, I was skipping through all of that, but we got all the items, right? Yeah. Good. Good. Okay. It would be nice to not have to use... what's it here? It would be nice not to have to use all of my night-night, but I feel like I have to. I think when I examined here there was nothing. Alright. Except for that jump scare. So yeah, I use up my last 2 nights, and then okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna save here again. Wait, I can't save here. Here, I save here. Because last time I looked inside the box. Wait a moment. Yeah. I looked inside the box. Now that I'm curious, if I look inside here, I get good morning. And then, yeah, so that's where it cuts me off. So I either look at the box or I look at... I saved a bit too late then, because I had used the night already. Wait, I can use the night after actually, so okay. I should be safe. Because now I have 1 night that I didn't have before. So maybe if I use the night and Mashito uses a handgun, that could be a pretty solid first. Wait a moment. Okay. Yes, that was how it started before. We get stung by a bee. Okay, so I use the night and then he uses the handgun. Okay. Shimio scratches where the bullets hit as if it spots itch. I'm sure it doesn't hurt. Shimio incites the bee. Mashito's injured. Mashito collapses. Wait a moment. That didn't, that didn't work out. Alright, don't crash. Don't crash. Okay, here we are. So, clearly that wasn't the answer. I can't use good morning yet because it's too far away is what it said. Yeah, the spirit is too far away to use this. Dried root is too far away to use it. It's not like I can use baseball bat. Gosh, you can't use this item. A bottle of honey? Really not like the tennis ball would help. Good morning, night. Apply honey and then spray the night maybe? Is that... Mush can't use it. Yeah, because spraying it doesn't help because you do that and then the bees come out. Okay, maybe not honey? The honey seems like the most likely. It can't just be like baseball and bottle of honey. Wait, this is a combo? Apply honey and throw the ball? Okay, let's try that. Pour a bottle of honey over baseball and throw it. It wasn't effective. Shimio incites the bee. Yashiki was injured. Yashiki collapses. Mashito was injured. Mashito collapses. The swarm completely ignores this honey-covered ball and flies straight at us. Okay. So we can combo those. What if I put... What if I put the stinky liquid on the baseball and throw the ball? Will that lure the bees over to the stinky liquid? There really is no leeway here. One hit and we're dead. Okay. Stinky liquid. Baseball. Yes. Shimio incites the bees. The bee cloud rushes at the ball. Yes! They must be reacting to the smell of liquid on it. Bees swarm the ball. They look like a dense black cloud. Is that close enough now? Or the still too far away? Okay, stinky liquid. Wait. We don't have a baseball. We used up our last baseball. Tennis ball. Oh my goodness. Tennis ball. Alright, bees, go after that tennis ball. The bee cloud rushes at the ball again. I guess the second ball was effective too. Alright, we should be good now, right? This looks close. Sweet dreams and night night. Let's go. I tried pouring the 2 drugs over Shimio. It wasn't effective. Wait! I tried to pour the medicine on him, but before I can, his giant arms swatted away. Shimio waves the drill in his hand. Mashito is injured. Mashito collapses and Yashiki was injured. The last step was different, huh? The last step is different. Alright. I'm closer though. So it's just about how to defeat Shimio themselves. The bees are dealt with. I just need to survive that drill. So, bottle of honey and baseball. Wait. Sorry, not honey. Stinky liquid. Okay. Let's not be so fast. Properly remember what I need to do. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Not baseball. Stinky liquid baseball. Yes. Okay, and then stinky liquid. Tennis ball. I wonder if it's possible to save in the middle of battle. So this is it. Yeah, there's no save here. Okay. Good morning. And okay, Shimio is wounded. Oh? cut opens up on his giant body and a bittersweet smelling liquid pours out. Ow, I'm not a traitor. We injured him, but only barely. Guess the broken crowbar is a good weapon. Shimio falters. What weapon, if not the broken crowbar? The handgun, right? Handguns are strong. I spray Shimio with the drug and shoot him with the handgun. Shimio is wounded. Shimio bends over backwards, moaning. Liquid sprays from the holes in his body. Shimio falters. Wait a moment. Now what? Do we just smack him with the broken crowbar and shoot him with the handgun again? I feel like that doesn't seem sweet dreams and then handgun? Or night night and then handgun? I feel like I should have shot him instead of using the crowbar the first time. He pauses for a moment, bewildered, but starts up his attack again immediately. Masha shoots a handgun. Shimio scratches where the bullets hit as if it's small to itch. I'm dreaming, it doesn't hurt. We died. Okay. Maybe if he gets... Okay, I'll try the handgun twice instead of using the crowbar. Come on, Mashta. I picked you for your handgun. I should have used you right away once I used that good morning. So, starting with stinky liquid ball technique. Liquid and tennis ball. I think these first two steps are perfect. So then, while he's close, a good morning and a handgun combo. Because that was properly wounded. And then, while I've still got a good morning, I'm gonna use a good morning and the handgun again. But that isn't enough. Shimio writhes in pain, his body jiggling. No, I don't want to wake up. Shimio hollers in pain as the bullets hit, but it doesn't seem to be enough to beat him. Shimio is weakened. Okay, Shimio is clearly weak. Now's the time to finish him off. There's something in here, right? If they're dreaming when the betrayer comes, wake them up, hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful everyone, when they wake up, family is only human. So I just have to keep smacking them? Is that it? Yashiki can't use the item again. No one can use the baseball bat? that? Oh, is it because that's the other guys? I don't know what this dried root is, honestly. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two. That's why I feel like I should be combining the sweet dreams and the night-night, right? But it was ineffective when I tried it before, wasn't it? I pour the two medicines over him. As they mix together, they begin to bubble, reacting violently with each other. Shimio looks up amid the poisonous fumes as if trying to gasp for breath. But he's unable to escape the gas, and the forest shakes as he wails his death cry. Is that it? At last, his huge body crumbles to the ground and his movements cease. His honey-covered drill rattles as it rolls across the ground. After all, Mashita is the way to go. I don't sense Shimio anymore. Huh. Took long enough. It really did. Mashita is back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is still branded red on my arm. Then Shimio wasn't the one who gave it to me. But I kind of figured that'd be the case. From what I can tell, when mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. That's why Mashita was acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so Shimio wasn't the right spirit. If that's the case, though, when we do finally meet the spirit that cursed us, then that means that we'll lose our memories, and that doesn't seem like a very useful and very nice thing to happen when you're fighting. Oh, hey, Vucky. We just defeated the spirit. Something is lying on the path. It's a small notebook. The cover is wet, the light of the flashlight making it glitter. It could be honey. Did this belong to Shimio? Where did he hide this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Yashiki, something's on the ground. It seems Mashita has absolutely no intention of picking it up. I give up and bend down to grab it. Flipping through the pages, it appears to be a diary. Save it for when we get back. We need to get out of here. Yeah, you're right. We carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. Are they gonna walk it for me? Alright, nice. I won't get lost this way. Although I was finally getting the hang of... Oh. Without warning, the light dies. Hey, what are you doing? This isn't the time for jokes. It's not me. What's going on? It won't respond. An icy cold shiver runs down my spine. I'm suddenly overwhelmingly afraid, like the dark forest is trying to absorb my body. If I could just get the light back on. If we just had it back, I'd feel so much better. I hit the switch repeatedly, silently praying. If Mashita dies, I'll be sad. Same here. He's gotten me through so much, and it seems like he's a plot character too. The light isn't coming back on. Pain. My mark is throbbing. Damn. That noise. Hey, Yashiki, get that damn light back on already. The mark is searing pain, but I struggle to keep hitting the flashlight switch. happened? Did I faint? What happened to Mashita? My head's foggy. And the flashlight suddenly comes back on. What? Where's Mashita? Hey, Mashita? I hear ragged breathing, like that of a beast, from a bush close by. I try to head toward it, but my legs won't cooperate. I'm frozen in place. The sound of a human being destroyed. A maniacal laugh brimming with joy. A man's death cry. Rip Mashita. Move, legs. I force them into motion and head in the direction of the voice. There I find no one. But between the broken branches beneath the trees and the disturbed dirt, someone had definitely been here. After that, I search the forest until the sky begins to brighten. But I don't find Mashita. Exhausted, I drag my body to the car and collapse from helplessness. The whole ride back to Kujo Mansion, my ears ring with the horrible buzzing of bees. Well, not the best result I could hope for. But I'm starting to understand that defeating the spirits by force is basically a 1-for-1 deal. One of my allies dies if I defeat the spirit like this. But I don't know how to save them. Yo, you're back. Haha, you did it. My bark's totally gone. But my mark is still there. What does this mean? Christy is hysterical, clutching her head. So you can keep them alive? I don't know if you can, but all I know is that when I look at the Steam achievements, I see that there's an option for destroying them and an option for, like, saving them. And, well, I'm assuming that if you save them, your ally won't die. What the? By the way, what happened to that jerk Mashita? The hell? He got killed? Sho stares at me, dumbfounded. Sounds like you're locked into a bad end. I'm just bad at playing this game. I don't know how to save people. All I can do is nod. For real? No, you can't mean... I'm sure we'd killed Shimio. But when the flashlight went out, I know the voice I heard was his. Was the spirit getting revenge, like Hanahiko did? Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and destroyed the spirit. But there was another victim. This is likely upsetting for you, but take comfort in the fact Lord Cho's mark has vanished. A question. I get why my mark didn't go, but why hasn't Christie's? I thought she got it from Shimio. The hypothesis is then incorrect. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her her mark. I don't want to believe it, but it's true Christie hadn't been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible that she hadn't realized she had it already. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected. Why do her eyes feel so weird to me? Well, she's a doll, so she's not alive. That might be the cause. Her memory is currently unaffected, but if she were to come into contact with the spirit that cursed her, her amnesia may accelerate, so please exercise care. Her amnesia would get worse. That would explain Mashita's strange behavior before we fought Shimio. I thought we established this already, but I guess it's good to get reminders. Hey, old man. It's been bugging the hell out of me, but man, your hands are gross. Of course they are. I did spend a whole day walking all over a mountain. What did you expect? Okay, yeah, but you really reek, too. Did you touch something gross? I glanced down and suddenly understand. Sho was probably talking about the honey on my hands. I never did read that honey-covered notebook, did I? I take it out of my bag and open up the sticky pages. Inside, it talks about the honeybee family, what they did, and their ideologies. Can't tell if Shimio wrote this or someone else, but the incoherent writing spells out their fanatical thinking and hatred for society. It's fascinating as abnormal psychology, but doesn't bear relevance to our current problem. The author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages wax on about H shrine. They seriously believe we'd face divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. All of the suicides in the forest, the numerous horrifying incidents. According to the author, they're all because of the divine wrath of H shrine. H shrine. Divine wrath. Strange. That part sticks out to me. After I finish skimming through, I tell the other mark bearers what it says. Huh. Enough of that crap. Divine wrath, curses. It's too much. Divine wrath. If that's true, then... It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. I'm sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. I haven't been this wiped since the last time I was at baseball club. Yeah, Sho, I didn't even bring you along. You were just at the mansion this whole time. Sorry, but I gotta go crash. Don't let what happened to Mashita get to you. It's not your fault. That damn monster's the one to blame. Later. Too much has happened today. I need a break from it all. I'll think about the future more once I've gotten some rest. Well, good night. Now, Lord Yashiki, please inform me once you are ready to rest. Good night. Alright. So, that marks the end of one night. One more night. And that also marks the end of this night of stream. So, next week I'm gonna do a different kind of stream, as usual. So, that was the 2 weeks of Death Mark. Then we'll have one of something else. So the next Death Mark will be in 2 weeks. So yeah. Bye-bye. And have a good night. See you next week. Bye-bye.